What ways can I get my husband to be more vocal in the bedroom? He is so quiet and it makes me feel insecure. So is he the lower libido partner? Because that's probably what's going on. And then I have a whole post on when your husband won't have sex. Unless he's just like super, super anxious, in which case you could tell him, I like to hear you make noise. That's a turn on, right? But generally, most guys don't need to be told that. He may be a really anxious guy, more anxious than you realize. If he's like kind of anxious in other aspects of life, then he's probably anxious in this as well. But certainly, you could tell him that it's a turn on. You could ask him how things feel. You could, just basically kind of lead him to what you want him to say. Or anything that he does do. Obviously, it's like any sort of reinforcement. If he does anything that you like, tell him that it's hot to hear him do XYZ, to hear him say it, or to hear him breathe different, or whatever you like. But generally, I will tell you that this goes along frequently with having issues around sex and insecurities. You are the lower libido partner, but he's just a very anxious guy. All right, well, I mean, everybody's not going to be loud all the time, especially if you have kids, or anybody that he could think overhears you. But again, you could reinforce him. You could say, I really think it's hot when you make noise or when you talk to me. I don't know if it's that you want him to talk more, because that would be different versus making more noises. Whatever it is, being direct in the moment, saying, oh, or tell me, how hot I am. If you want to hear that, tell him to say that, and he will. It isn't like he's not thinking it. Most guys are thinking that. They're thinking that their sexual partner is attractive, but they just don't know if they should say it. If he's like anxious in general, then he's maybe scared to say something that like you wouldn't like, or that would be a turn off. Things are going well from his perspective, so then he doesn't want you to think of him as like some real pervert or something. And guys are scared about what women will think is good versus not good. But anyway, that was a good question.